Welcome to Real Talk Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi and today we have certified personal trainer and coach Joanne Giannini on the show. Welcome Joanne, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
When you were 39 years old, you were depressed, overweight and not comfortable in your own skin. But then something changed. Tell me about your remarkable journey, Joanne.
Back when I was married, pretty much my whole life evolved around what my husband wanted. He wanted to buy multifamily houses, and he wanted to have a construction company. So everything I had just went into that, and I pretty much lost myself. I just like always put myself on the back burner. And then, I just started to gain more and more weight. It's something that happens to a lot of women, I think, that they're so involved in their kids and their husbands and everything else that they just put themselves last. What ended up happening is we went on a cruise with 17 people. And I went to sleep in the cabin, and he was out with our friends. And I would have trusted this guy with my life. And he ended up meeting somebody else on the cruise ship while I was sleeping. And his big excuse was that, he wasn't attracted to me anymore because I had gained weight. And then I realized that it wasn't worth it to always put myself on the back burner, because you see what it got me. You really got to put yourself first, and then everything else. So I did a 360 in my life, and I said, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of my health, and then work's going to come after that. Everybody else is going to come after that. It's been a big change, and I see it all the time with other women too. They just think that they have to be last.
And the physical transformation and losing 60 pounds were only part of the story. What happened on the mental and emotional side of things?
Everything just changed. I refused to be invisible anymore, and I wanted to make myself and my own happiness a priority. So rather than it all just being work and revolving around other people, I put my own happiness first. And that just made a big difference. And then I realized that the career I was in, I wasn't very happy with either. And as a result of my own transformation, I realized, there's a lot of other women who feel like I do, feel like hopeless, that, you could never lose the weight and never, just be happy with yourself. So I became a certified personal trainer, and now my goal is to help other women to, lose weight and transform themselves and just be happy. Their own health first.
I agree. Feeling particularly invisible. For those out there who can identify with that feeling, what would you say to them when you now look back?
When I first lost the weight, I was almost mad because I felt like I'm the same exact person on the inside as I was before. But when I was overweight, it's just like people ignored me. Like people just walked by me like they had blinders on. They wouldn't even see me. They weren't as nice to me. They just kind of took me for granted. And it just was really annoying to me that they couldn't just see me for the inside. So, for all the people out there, you're a great person, and you're going to be a great person no matter what, and you just got to realize that.
You also highlighted that your life revolved around taking care of everyone else in your life and putting your own wants and needs last. To a degree, I think this is in our caring nature as women.
Exactly.
How did you learn to take care of yourself first so that you could take care of others in an even greater way?
I thought that I just needed to do everything for everybody else, and I never would just do stuff just for myself. But in a way, people almost don't respect you for that. They just take you for granted. You have to stand up for yourself and say, this is what I want to do. It's a give and take kind of thing with people.
You're in your 40s now, and I know you believe that it's never too late to be in the best shape of your life. What would
I'm 49, so.
Wow, great. What would you share with women listening who feel their age is holding them back, or that's simply too late for them?
You get to a certain age and you feel like you're middle-aged, and you feel like that's it, you're stuck. That's it. You can't make any changes then. And it's not that way at all. In fact, you really have to take care of yourself as you start to get older, because it's not going to get any easier as we get older at all. And your health really is your wealth. so many people, once they get really sick, that's what you hear them say, that, they wish they had just taken better care of themselves. So it's really, you can't just say tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. You got to say today. Just turn it around and make it happen.
Like many of the remarkable women I featured on the show, your goal is to pay it forward and help others get past the hurdles that are holding them back from becoming their personal best. What drives you to do this?
It just made such a difference for me personally. I was just, every day just felt like an effort. I didn't have much joy in my life, and just seeing how just that 360 change in the way I approach life, what it did for me, now I wake up every day and I'm so glad to have that day and so much more happy. And it just feels so much better, and I just want other people to feel that way.
Aside from wanting to motivate and inspire others, where do you find motivation and inspiration yourself to keep pushing forward and to grow as an individual?
Is my client. I see their success and I almost feed off of that, and it keeps me motivated, and then I motivate them and they motivate me. It's almost like a give and take. And then also I started doing competitions, and that just kind of pushed me that extra bit, and it's, when I compete, I really have I'm not competitive. I don't have this desire to compete with other people per se. It's almost like I'm competing with myself to push myself. So it's kind of a mechanism to do that, and I find that really good.
And over the past years, you've worked hard to obtain numerous fitness certifications. How
Yeah.
important is educating yourself when it comes to health and fitness? And for those just starting out, where do you begin?
First thing I did is I get my NASM certified personal trainer certification, and that's a really good certification. I think that's a good place for most people to start. The other thing you could do is, if you want to be a personal trainer, it's always good to not try to go out on your own at first. Maybe go to a gym or talk to other trainers and see if you can almost like apprentice or work for them first and see what they suggest, what they want to see as far as certifications and so forth. Try it out for a while, maybe if that one doesn't fit, try a different place and get a feeling for, what really interests you. Maybe nutrition is your thing, so you want to go more down that path, or strength, or, just try to feel it around and see what works best, what fits for you the most.
Great advice. And where can people go to learn more about you and connect with you online?
They can go onto my website. It's www.joannesbodysolutions.com. That's the website for my company. Or you can also find me on Facebook. It's Joanne Giannini. And, anybody can friend request me. I'd be more than happy to be friends with anybody who wants to get some more information. Or you can always just message me there and, write to me, and I'll be happy to write back.
Great. And I will also make sure to put your links below this video.
That's great. Thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to talk about today that you feel we've missed?
I don't think so. Just, I just want everybody to know that it's never too late at all. So if you're feeling like, that your life revolves around other people and that you think that that's it, this is the way it's going to be, it doesn't have to be that way. At any point, you could just turn it around and just, reclaim your happiness.
This has been great, Joanne. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi. For more inspiration, check out our website at realtalkrealwomen.com.